Hey everyone, it's Nicole here with our children, our future La Cloche Early On Child and Family Center. Thanks for joining me for Family Matters today. It is still March, so we are talking nutrition again because March is Nutrition Month, and we are covering some amazing content from unlockfood.ca. I will post today's link in the description of the video. I'm also going to post another link for a little more content if you're looking for some extra reading to do. So today our topic is going to be learning about the nutritional facts table. So our nutritional facts table are these awesome labels that you see on any food item you buy in Canada. So since 2007, it is law that all manufacturers on prepackaged foods contain a nutritional facts table as well as the list of ingredients. So what is it meant to help you do? So having a nutritional facts table on our foods allows us to learn about the calories and the nutrition of the items within the product. It helps us to compare foods so that we can pick the healthier or better option for us. We can see if our foods have a little or a lot of a certain nutrient in the product, or we can help select foods for specific diets such as diabetes or low cholesterol, things like that. So how do we use one of these tables? I'm going to post a photo so you can kind of see what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so from that table, we can see that we've got some different things going on. We can see that we have our serving size at the very top here. So for this can of chunky mixed fruit, we can see that the serving size, is 2/3 of a cup or 167 milliliters. And for that, this is going to tell us what they consider a serving of this product is. Now, I will tell you right now, most Canadians do not eat proper serving sizes, especially when it comes to prepackaged food. Oftentimes, we double or even go much higher than that. So take into consideration that if you are going to eat 2 portions of this, which would be a cup and a half of this, which would be about probably close to half of this can, maybe not quite half, you are going to need to double the amount on the chart, right? So think about it. This is only for that specific amount. So also within this nutritional chart, it shows us how many calories are in our product. So for this serving of 2/3 of a cup, we are looking at 90 calories. So it's important to know the amount of calories in a product because nutritionally we're not to be eating thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of calories. The healthy caloric intake varies from person to person, but it's on average anywhere from 2,000 to sometimes 3,000 calories a day, depending on who you are, your weight, and all of that stuff. So keeping in mind that by eating something that is high in calories, we might be really going over that amount every day as well. Okay. The next thing that we're going to look at, and some people get really confused at, it's called the daily value percentage. So on the side of our can, we can see right here the daily value percentage, and it's all of these percentage numbers down the side. So what these do is they tell us how much of a certain nutrient is in our food. So when we look at this, we want to basically go by a benchmark of 5% of a daily value is low. 5% or less is considered a low or little of that nutrient. 15% or more is considered a lot of that nutrient. So this is our daily value. So again, certain foods might be higher or lower depending on what they are. Now, there are some foods we want to have a higher percentage value in for a day. Things such as fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, iron, those kind of things, we definitely want to make sure we have a higher percentage if we can. Things such as sodium and sugar and fats, we want to try and have a bit of a lower percentage and keep it between that 5 and 15 range, or less if we can. This will kind of help you to decide which products are better for you, and because this is going to affect how much of something is going into your body, right? So we want to, again, try and get less of our fats, our saturated fats, trans fats, sodium, and cholesterol. So we want to look for things that are on the lower end or less than 5% of our daily value. We also want to make sure that, again, our fiber, our iron, vitamins A, C, and calcium are on those higher percentages. So I'm going to insert another really cool photo right here. And that photo was comparing two different types of cereal. When we looked at the two different types of cereal, it's important to note that they had two different types of serving sizes. So one was looking at a half a cup of cereal, the other one was looking at 3/4 of a cup of cereal. Which is fine, because when we look at daily percentages, that doesn't necessarily matter because it's looking at the percentage of a nutrient in your body. So it's showing that by getting half a cup of cereal A, we are actually getting 28% of our daily fiber in half a cup of cereal. Whereas in cereal B, we're only getting 4% of our daily fiber, which is on the very low side. So the better choice, even though you get more cereal in a portion for cereal B, it has less fiber. We want to maybe pick cereal A that has a higher fiber content. It has the same amount of calories. It has a little bit of fat, but again, everything was less than 5%. Because that fiber was so high, it would definitely be your better choice. And yeah, and so that's kind of the very quick version of this. Later on in this article, it does talk about the ingredient lists and why they're listed and why it's important. And they also talk about nutritional claims. So for example, you might see things that are low in fat or with omega-3s. So they're going to talk about what those claims are, and there's also another link that I'm going to also add here that talks about kind of debunking what that means and how they get approved to have that claim on their product. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. And I hope you take some time next time you go grocery shopping to take a look and compare some of your regular products with some other products on the shelf to see if you're making the healthiest choice for you. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and we will talk to everyone next week. Take care, everyone.